Alright everybody, Vape Syndicate back here again giving you another review. Alright, and today what we have to look at is the Pistolete Mod by Pistolete Mods. Now, before we begin, I'm going to apologize for some of the noise. There is a tropical storm hitting here in the Philippines where I live, so it's going to be a little noisy maybe in the background. I don't know, but it might. But anyways, we're going to keep rolling anyways because that's what we do. But anyways, going into the Pistolete Mod, what is it? It is a pistol-styled mod, as you can tell. Very nice, comfortable contoured grip, like a pistol. And it has an 88-watt tested chip inside that is made by Texas Instruments in the United States. But the chip is actually variable voltage from 3.5 to 5.5 volts. It's not a big margin, but it makes a lot of difference, especially if you're a flavor chaser. Because when I'm flavor chasing, because I have the Mirage RDA on here, and I usually vape around 3.19, 3.20 volts, and that gives me plenty of vapor. It does not burn my wick or my coils too hot, and it's almost like temp control, but it's a little bit different. You just got to manually adjust it to taste, and it doesn't put out that much heat at 3.20 volts, especially if you're a flavor chaser. So it gives you a really nice full taste of your juice without that burnt taste. So we're going to take a couple vapes off of this just to see or show the performance really quick before we go up close. And this is a flavor chaser too. This is not meant for cloud chasing. Using some iCloud's Hollow Hollow. Very good snack flavor. Got to give a big shout out to Bob Nunn and the rest of my team for sending this my way for review. Also, in the end of the video, or at the last segment of the video, I have some upcoming news about future Pistolete models that are actually going to be coming out. So just stay tuned to the end of the video, alright everybody? And if you haven't subscribed, please do. There's always going to be so much more coming. But anyways, without further ado, let's go dive up close. Alright everybody, here we are up close with the Pistolete Mod by Pistolete Mods. Now, what you're going to notice here as we start up, sorry if the box is a little dirty, it's been sitting here for a few days, but here's our primary packaging, as you're going to notice all the way around. It's just a box, but it's actually a really sturdy box too. I actually like it. You have the nice Pistolete logo design, and what we're going to do is we're going to now open her up, and there's your mod right there once you open. But what I want to show you is on the inside of the lid, we're going to take out this foam insert that protects the top of your mod during shipping. And if I turn this the right way, you can see the Pistolete Mod warranty card for international and the authenticity card. And this is a very good feature. Now, we are actually going to have some really high-end models that we're going to be that each member of the Pistolete Mod admins, including myself, because I'm a member, or excuse me, I'm an administrator for the Pistolete Mods. Each one of us are going to sign the card, an individual card, making it authentic for the limited edition models. So we're just going to put this aside, and we are going to continue here. Alright, so here we are. Now this is the black carbon fiber model. I'm going to go ahead and take it out here, and I'm going to remove the box to the side. Alright, now upon looking at this, I have serial number 2 out of 357 for the black carbon fiber model. Now each and every model is, well, besides the limited editions, but the basic models like these are going to have 357 pieces each. But upon looking at this, yes, here's your serial number logo. We have our battery venting plus, or just our battery venting here. On the front, we have our switch. I'm not very sure what kind of switch this is, though, but it's got a really nice textured push to it. Very short throw, too, so that's what we got there. And along the back of the handle that you hold, we have the Pistolete logo. It's actually really nicely engraved in there, too. It's actually, I don't know, it's got a very nice texture. And over here, we actually have our battery door. I'm going to show you that in a second. And on top, we actually have our 510 plate, and the screw, excuse me, the pod, or excuse, damn it, the pin inside is actually manually adjustable. So basically, what you do is you take a flathead screwdriver and you can adjust the height of the pin to perfectly fit your atomizer onto the device. Now, we're going to actually go inside now, and we're going to take a look at this. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you is that this is actually hydro dipped. So we're going to take a look at the back plate here. See, it's hydro dipped. But don't worry, it's not about what's on the inside. It's actually what's about on the outside. Because take it like you're buying are going to hydro dip your car rims. You're not going to pay to see what's on the inside. You're paying to see what's on the outside. That's what we got here. This is also covered in a protective coating to help prevent from scratching, so which is actually a very nice addition, and that's on both sides here. And the whole body itself was actually hydro dipped as well, I believe. It's a very nice texture too. So we're just going to set this down here. And we're going to notice that the batteries actually run in a series format. You have your negative here and your positives go down, and then here your negative goes down and your positive goes up. So it's going in one fluid motion. And what we have here is our 3-digit voltmeter, and we have our voltage selector, our voltage selector dial. Now, the chip that is in here is actually made by Texas Instruments in the United States. So this is an extremely high quality chip, and this one is tested and rated at 88 watts, but you can actually adjust your voltage from around 3.5 to 5.5. There's actually a really big margin there, but this thing will actually produce the power, and I'll actually show you that in a minute. So basically what I want to do is I want to take my freshly charged batteries and I want to insert them. So negative down, or negative up, positive down. Sorry about that. And we have our negative down and positive up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the button. It is safe to do that. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera here, but it's actually reading at 3.19 volts. And what I can do is I can actually turn this up all the way, and it's reading at 5.54. So yes, it's pretty accurate. So what I usually do is I usually sit around at about 3.19 because on this device I'm actually kind of more of a flavor chaser. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this Mirage RDA on here, and we're going to take a better look. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, I'm actually doing this on camera. I'm supposed to be doing this off camera, but it's okay. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to take off my top cap, and I'm going to actually reset this to where I wanted it to be. Nope. 3.24. 3.18, 3.17, we'll just leave it there. 320. That is actually not a bad margin right there. And this thing works flawlessly. I mean, matter of fact, let me put some more juice on there real quick. We're going to put some Hollow Hollow by iClouds on there for the purpose of review, just so I can show everybody how the voltage works. So here we are at 3.20, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to turn this up and get off my voltage for a minute, and I'm actually going to turn this all the way up, and I want to show you what it does now. It burns so hot, but you got to remember on this particular model there's actually a set. I'm not very sure what the very minimum that you can vape at on here is. I believe it's around I think it's like a 0.1 or 0.2 ohm build. You can actually
fire this at. But that's pretty much with the chip. It's very straightforward. It's a variable voltage chip. But on our special editions that are coming out, we're gonna actually have a customized chip, and it's gonna have a screen on it, everything built in. It's gonna be lined up along here, kind of like a DNA device or an SX device. So yeah, you guys want to stay tuned and look out for that. But anyways, how to put this back on? There's also like a little notch right here that's spring loaded. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna press this on, and you're going to slide up, and you are installed again. So, nope, I got a little bit of juice on there, but it's okay. I'm actually going to clean that off after I get out of here, alright? So, this has been the up close of the Pistolete mod. It's a very nice mod indeed, and I suggest everyone go get one, because honestly, these are going to be collector's items in the future, and they're a little bit up there in price, but not out of reach for most people. But anyways, that's all I got for right now, so we're gonna back out, talk on it, and vape on it. Let's go.
Alright folks, we are back up top with the Pistolete Mod. Now, I have no cons on this device whatsoever. I could not find one. I am extremely surprised. The chip is performing perfectly. I've had no misfires whatsoever. Dialing in the chip is extremely easy. No battery play, no rattle whatsoever. This thing is solid as a brick. I mean, it's heavy. It's a little bit heavy too. The frame is actually made out of solid aluminum, so that's actually a really nice feature. But the basic models here, you can get them in several different colors, and the price for them is $250 US per unit. Or if you're a wholesaler, you can contact us and you can get them at a a reseller price, and then we can have them shipped to you. And the price does include shipping fees, so there's no extra shipping fees you have to pay. It's all inclusive in the price, so that's a good positive for everybody around the world on this one. But anyways, yes, there's about 7 different colors. There's a wood grain finish, there's a green camo finish, there's a desert camo finish, there is a pink camo finish, there's this carbon fiber finish. It's really nice too, nice and textury. Let's see here. We have another model that actually has like gray plating on the sides. It's like nice and gray. It's really nice looking as well. Yeah. But anyways, I told you in the beginning of the video that I did have some special news on upcoming Pistolete models that are coming out. These are actually going to be known as the limited edition models. Now, for the limited editions, they are going to come in stainless steel bodies, bare stainless steel, might I add. And you can get them in 3 different options. You can get them in sandblasted, you can get them in brushed metal, or you can get them in polished stainless steel finishes. Let's see here. We're actually going for more like a Colt or a Kimber 911 kind of type like look. And what what our limited edition models or stainless steel models are going to offer, we're actually going to have real pure wood covers on both sides. They're probably going to be the battery door is probably going to be magnetic because we don't want that sliding option, tearing up the wood. So it's going to be magnetic. And excuse me, this one with the vent is probably going to be fixed to the mod as well. So keep a lookout for those guys. We're going to have them in different types of wood, really nice high quality finishes, and the chips. I almost forgot to mention this. Our upcoming limited editions are going to be equipped with a custom chip that we have being made by a programmer here in the Philippines. It's going to offer temp control. It's going to be variable wattage or variable voltage depending on what your setting is going to be. It has the option to select your joule settings. Oh my goodness. And like I said, it has temperature control. You're going to be able to run nickel builds on it. So imagine that, a Pistolete mod being able to run a nickel build. Pretty awesome, huh? And let's see. I'm sorry, I'm missing a couple, several features here. Actually, I don't have the full spec. Excuse me, the specs of the new chip that are coming out in front of me. But the best thing about it, for all of you wattage heads out there, the new chip that we are designing and having created for us currently is actually going to be variable wattage all the way up to 250 watts of power. So that is a lot of power. That is more power than anybody should need, but just in case, we are making it for all of you that want that high class power that you really want. And if I'm correct, we're also going to be mounting the screen right here in front of the mod. So I believe the screen is either going to be down here with two wattage or your menu selector buttons right here, and then the firing button is going to stay the same, or the screen is going to be up here, and then our selector switches are going to be down here. So it's actually going to be a very nice design, very high power, and it's going to be probably one of the better chips on the market once we get it fixed and tested. So I will actually be doing a review on that chip in the Pistolete Mod as well. So I'm actually going to be receiving a limited edition to test out for a while, and I'm also going to be reviewing that as well for all of you vapors around the world. So I want you to stay tuned on that, all right? And the pricing is going to be up there. It honestly is. I don't have the price on it exactly yet. We're still trying to configure that out at Pistolete Mods, but just stay tuned. We will get, excuse me, we will all get through this together, all right? But anyways, that's pretty much all I got right now. The Pistolete Mod, people, it's nice, it's contoured, it's got a nice feel. You can't drop this thing. The power output is just amazing. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put a little bit more Hollow Hollow by iClouds on here, and I'm going to take a few more puffs, and then we are going to get out of here, and then when the new limited edition comes in, I am going to be proud to present that to you as well. Let's go ahead and vape. This is excellent. Alright, people. Well, that's all I got today, alright? So just stay tuned for my next limited edition Pistolete review that will be coming up here within the next month, alright? Until next time, I would like to thank everyone for watching. Please like my video if you liked it. And that's pretty much it, alright, people? This is Vape Syndicate out.